Okay, good evening YouTube, and welcome back to Danny AFC TV. Right, first things first, sorry I didn't do a stream yesterday, but there's literally nothing to report. Like, I can easily condense yesterday and today in one because Arsenal don't really do too much, do you know what I mean? Anyway, let's quickly just start off with Guendouzi. He's most definitely played his last game for the club. He will never play or represent Arsenal again. That's job done. So what is going to happen with this geezer? No one wants to pay for him. Lyon are not interested in a swap deal with Aouar. And yeah, basically, so I don't know. PSG have officially said they don't want him either. He was offered to PSG, so that's that. The last thing I think we're probably clutching straws at is the Chelsea link, and probably hoping Chelsea want him. And maybe that's where this Jorginho thing actually comes from. I don't believe we need Jorginho unless we got Partey. And as I've already said, I don't believe we can complete both deals for Partey and Aouar. But moving on from that, Sheffield United are still interested in Florin Balogun. The price apparently is set at 10 million. I don't understand why we're selling this kid. For me, he probably looks more lethal than Nketiah, but don't shoot me for saying it because he's never played a first team game. I am going on his under 18s and under 23 performances. I haven't really compared their stats, but the geezer looks shit hot no matter which day of the week it is, so it's a shame that he could be leaving. Chris Wilder wants the deal done by the Leeds game. Obviously, they're playing Leeds this weekend. Quickly back to Jorginho. Apparently as well, I was meant to add in, if Declan Rice was to join Chelsea from West Ham, apparently Jorginho now is surplus to requirements. Again, that's where this bullshit link probably comes in. Nelson and Smith Rowe, they've both been told that they can go out on loan this season. Probably a good idea for them both. It would be nice to have seen them in the League Cups and probably the early rounds of the FA Cup, but if that's all they're going to be offered, I understand probably why they need a little bit more than that. Suarez has joined Barcelona. Suarez has joined Atletico Madrid from Barcelona for £5 million. Even at 31, what a fucking bargain that is. I bet he bags 20-30 goals this season. That's been Atletico Madrid's problem for a little while. They spent £107 million on Felix last year. They've just spent £5 million. Yes, £102 million less. Let's see who scores two more goals this season, Suarez or Felix. Fucking job done. We know it's Suarez. £5 million, fuck me. It's breaking in the last hour everywhere. It's roughly about 9 now. That Aouar has agreed personal terms. Well, if we ain't agreed a fucking fee with the club, what does it matter? Sancho and Man United agreed personal terms 2.5 weeks ago. Does Sancho play for Man United? No. So we can agree personal terms with this little bastard as much as we want. I'll risk and say I don't believe it's even true. I have a feeling now we're going to get Partey. We've buttered up Atletico Madrid. Pereira looks like he's about to join. Suarez wants him there as well, apparently. That's the Uruguayan link. And I believe that's going to pave the way for us to get Partey. And dun dun dun, fucking Coutinho will come back to the Premiership, I reckon, for a £10-15 million loan fee. Like, what a fucking knock that is as well. But if that's the way Arsenal want to do their business going forward, throwing out loan fees for Ceballos and Coutinho rather than buying Aouar, this is why we haven't been in the top 4 for a few years. And that is a fact. Apparently as well, just to finish on Aouar, Lyon and Arsenal are going to sit down early next week. Well, I'll be sitting down with them tonight. I'll already be on the plane. In fact, I'll be in the cunt's house now, tying up the deal. But this is why I'm not riding Arsenal Football Club. But I'm telling you what, it'd be a lot more sufficient. Barcelona are linked with Bellerin again for 23 million. How do you feel about that? He has started off pretty decent, even though I wanted Maitland Miles at right back this year. I'd had enough of Mr. Bellerin and his little... Yeah, it's just a little slack attitude for football, basically. Admitting on YouTube that he doesn't even like football. He's just good at it. The bit, again, I know I've mentioned it before, the Alexis Sanchez bit. Alexis Sanchez just gets a bit annoying in training because he wants to win too much. That's because you don't mind getting beat 4-0, 5-0 Champions League. Hence why we're not in Champions League no more, Bellerin. So yeah, I do think a new right back, new start, Bellerin should go. But that ain't going to happen this season. So yeah, let's just keep that moving on. Another Barcelona player has been linked with us, but and Man United, Samuel Umtiti. That one could make sense. They don't seem to want him. He's a central defender. We've still got liabilities like Mustafi. We've still got Luiz, who's a liability. We've still got Holding, who's the biggest liability of actually all 3 of them. That's 3 liabilities. And Callum Chambers, 4 fucking liabilities. Murray, 5 liabilities. Yeah, do you know what? I'll do a deal for him, Titty, because that's too many liabilities. Looking on my phone, London.com, no, Football London are breaking double deal, 98 million Awar and Party. I don't believe Football London, do you? Anyway, we've been linked with a Reading super rising star, Michael Olise. I don't know how you say his name, Olise, Olise, 18-year-old creative midfielder, linked with Arsenal and 10 other clubs. That means we've got a 1 in 11 of getting him, yeah? If Man City, Man U, Liverpool are one of them 11, we know what time that is, people. Twitter's also come out in the last hour and said it's £43 million job deal done for Awar. I don't believe so. Nelson, who I said can go out on loan, Crystal Palace are apparently one of the teams interested. Palace, if you want Nelson, give us Zaha. Simple as that. No ifs, no buts, give me Zaha. I've never liked Zaha, never wanted him nowhere near my football club, but just watching him over the last few months, not even last season, because he was pretty pathetic. He decided he didn't want to play for Palace no more, and just that's it. He decided, I'm not fucking playing. I'm going to walk up and down the pitch and I'm not going to give a fuck. How many times has he said he supported Arsenal as a kid? How many times has he said he dreamed of playing European football? He actually said Champions League football. He ain't doing that at Arsenal. On a Tuesday or Wednesday evening in a packed Emirates Stadium. How he dreamed of that as a kid. Palace, let it happen. You wanted 70 million last year. That makes it 20 million this year. Fuck you, innit? Give us him. You can have the Nelson. In fact, I will give you Nelson for free. Fuck you, Nelson. Go. Zaha in. Right. Predictions, people. Who are we going to get? Are we going to get any of these two cocksuckers, Party or Awar? I've already said I think we're going to get Party. We're going to give Torreira to them, sweeten the deal, get Party, take Coutinho on loan. Who agrees with that? Get some comments in. That's what I believe is going to happen going forward. Now, apart from that, that is pretty much it. Arteta. A couple of things on Arteta. Arteta was talking today about Pepe. I'm not reading too much into it, but just seeing how he hasn't started any games this season, apart from the Caravan fucking Cup, which doesn't say a lot. Nelson started the first game in the Caravan Cup. This is not saying a lot for our record £72 million signing, which is a bit weird. I've got a feeling there's something up. Like, I don't know if it's a deep thing like the way Guendouzi's been bombed out of the club, and like obviously it's 72 million. We can't afford to bomb this geezer out of the club, but I don't think Ljungberg didn't start him when he was there for a few weeks. Emre didn't start him for quite a while. Now Arteta. That's 3 different managers in the last year that hasn't started this geezer, our record. And we don't like spending money, even though it was done in instalments. But our record, £72 million signing, ain't starting games. Get some comments on that. Do you think if we got a decent enough offer for Pepe, do you think we'd suddenly sell him? There's no one is going to interest him. No one's been linked. This is just me talking from my head. I just don't think there's something right there in the whole chemistry of Pepe and Arsenal. There's definitely something up, whether that's going to come out in this season or if he continues to not being played. I'm sure he'll come out and say something soon. Guess what? The 40 million release clause for Nuno Mendes, that link is back also. Wow. I've already said my feelings on this. We can't do a Warren Party with skin. We're moving like Charlton or Barnet, you know? We're moving like COVID-19 Leyton Orient. Koscielny, finally after a whole year, has come out and apologised to Arsenal fans for his silly little unveiling at Bordeaux last year, ripping the Arsenal kit in half, throwing it on the floor, and some fuck you message to Arsenal. Well, fuck you, and fuck your apology. Blow me, you French cocksucker. Koscielny, fuck off and die. You're 35, you're shit. I don't even think you were that good at Arsenal anyway. You're 9 years of a fucking waste, man. Go fuck yourself. Couple decent performances. I'll always remember the League Cup final. Was it you and Szczesny fucking blowing each other and a goal going in? Was it Birmingham beating us 2-1? That would have been more silverware. But no. In comes Koscielny and fucking Szczesny. Anyway, guys, that is almost it for today's rant. Get some comments, get some likes in. Thanks for everyone that's been subscribing so far. Thanks for the views. Thanks for the people showing me some love on the channel. So, much appreciated. There's no need to round this all up. It's been the same for days. It's Party a while. I want Zaha. Palace want Nelson. And yeah, that's about it. Shout out to Buster that's continuously just trying to piss me off during this video. Do you want to see Buster, people? Do you know what? Another time. Yeah, he's just going to walk around me and piss me off. But shouts out to Buster. King Security in the building. Guys, that's about it for today. Sorry for a lack of stream last night, but please jump on the likes. and leave some comments for tonight, guys. Good night. Peace.